PLU members have demonstrated outside the Germany embassy. The PLU is headed by Museveni's son, known as General MUHOOZI Kainerugaba. For those who have been following me, I think you know what is happening. For those who are new here, let me take you to the background of this. It all happened when the German ambassador, together with the AU, visited the opposition leader, Bobi Wine, and they talked about very many things, including streamlining democracy in the country. They also went to General Salim Saleh and cautioned him about the bad manners of General MUHOOZI, that is the son of the president. And General MUHOOZI, who also doubles as the CDF, never took it lightly. In fact, he was annoyed. Then he ordered the Secretary General of the PLU. PLU is an organization that is aimed at propelling him to the presidency after his father, to demonstrate outside the Germany embassy. And for me, I took away two things in this demonstration. Okay? Because we're in the country where demonstrations are not allowed, yet these people who are pro-government come out to do all sorts of these things. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the protest which was made, okay, near the Germany embassy, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the certain materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, this demonstration was well planned and orchestrated by the system, because we all know in Uganda there is no room for a divergent view. We are under a dictatorship which is now coming to 40 years. For a very long period of time, the opposition has not been allowed to do any kind of demonstration, however much it is good for a country. For example, if the road is bad, you're allowed to protest or demonstrate, but the regime doesn't allow that because they think it is a risk of overthrowing the regime. Secondly, these people who demonstrated around the Germany embassy, in their stupidity, think that what the German ambassador raised will go away if they come out to protest. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a saying that says never hate the messenger, but understand the message. The German ambassador came out and pointed out that there is no democracy in the country, that there are abductions in the country, that there is a persecution of those in the opposition. And these people think that by demonstrating outside the German embassy, they will take away the things they raised. What they ought to do is to tackle the things they raised. Those are fundamentals. Today we're demonstrating outside the German embassy. Tomorrow another person is going to raise the same issues. It's the same things with persecuting the. What is supposed to be solved are the issues that are supposed to be raised. But of course, what is behind these demonstrations is they want to instill fear in the prospect diplomats who would come out to speak against this. Because if I'm maybe another ambassador from another country, I may fear to do the same because I saw some people were demonstrating. But even away from that, I observed two more things which I'm going to talk about. But before I talk about this, let me play with the tape as the PLU was demonstrating outside the German ambassador. Here's the tape.
are saying General must shine and the ambassador must go. This is our Uganda. The Germans should not decide for us. We are saying no, colonialism ended. We are not in colonialism.
Those are the PLUs. So what I observed is, when these people were demonstrating, you clearly see that even the police handled them with kid gloves. They were just blocking them, giving them water. Okay, there is a clear difference between the demonstration which was held. Of course, they prevented them from reaching the German embassy, and what the opposition faces. When the opposition comes out to protest, not even protesting, even when they are doing their activities, for example, last week, the NUP was nominating a candidate. The police entered the NUP headquarters. They shot at the buildings. Sometimes they even kill people. Okay? Yet on the contrary, we saw them protecting the regime because they are part of them. So in the country, we have a constitution that works for a particular few. I may not be against demonstrations, but why is it that when those who are pro-government are demonstrating, we don't see any chaos? Even when the police is blocking them, as I just played you the video, it is all peaceful as they chant and say all matter of things. But when even the opposition is not even demonstrating, going about their work, they are attacked. When you go at the NUP headquarters, it is as if it's like a barracks. Let me also give you a sneak peek of when the police recently attacked the NUP headquarters. Just a sneak peek. Here's a tape.
Masasi mu kitebe kya NUP. Masasi gali mu kunyoka mu kitebe kya NUP.
Assuming you became an MP, they want to study.
That is the attack. So you clearly see that in Uganda the constitution does not work. It is for a select few. On one hand, the NRM is allowed to demonstrate even against foreign nationals who by the way came out to raise the fundamental issues in the country. And on the other hand, you see an opposition party going about its work and it's being attacked. So that is so unfortunate. But of course, the PLU leaders are just excited fellows. They don't know what the country needs. They are playing Russian roulette with our country. They don't know the magnitude of that. Okay? But of course, that's where General Museveni wants us as a country. And we are going to lose as a country because General Museveni has failed us 100%. Even if General Museveni does what? If he comes out to fail on the issue of transition, And I think he has failed on very many yardsticks. He will go in history as one of the worst leaders the country has ever had. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me a comment by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on the YouTube channel, employ you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. Let me also take this opportunity to tell you that I'm going to run as a member of parliament for Makinde East constituency 2026. I'm hereby asking for your support and vote. It is time to uplift the voice of the great people of Makinde East. Let's not make a mistake again for voting in leaders who don't know how to put a voice on the floor of parliament. It is now that we can do a fundamental change on each and everything. And there is none other than yours truly, Kaviye Sulaiman Mawagali, who can uplift this voice. I will see you on another one. Peace. Kusaba kibuze mpala na bulungi waji abampala no bulungi nange benjagala obulungi.